today I'm going to show you this back to school makeup look. Everyone is so different when it comes to makeup on school. Some people like no makeup, some people like full-on glam. I feel like that's just really personal, but this is something that I would love to wear on school, and this is something that I wore a lot when I went to school. If you want to see how I did this look, then just keep on watching. I remember when I went to school that my highlight of the day was like that 30-minute before school when I did my makeup. I loved it. I love that little like peaceful time for myself. So if you guys like that and love doing makeup, this video is for you. I have done a no makeup look previous. I will link that on the screen right now and also on the description box so you guys can watch that one. That one is probably better if you don't want to be bothered doing your makeup. I totally get that because I was like that, probably like 50-50, like 50-50. I love doing a full-on glam, and then 50% of the time I was just like doing nothing. I was like no makeup or very little makeup. And also, as you can see in the title, it is a drugstore tutorial, so all of these products are drugstore priced and you can find them at drugstore, and you can probably find pretty much all of these brands internationally, so it's not like just for like a specific country like drugstore. So it's most of the product are like international drugstore items. First thing that I'm starting off with is Garnier BB cream. This one is for combination to oily skin. This BB cream is one of my favorites because it's so lightweight on the skin but still covers amazing. So this specific version I would actually recommend to everyone, even though if you have dry skin, because it is moisturizing but still kind of keeps the oil in control. So this BB cream is definitely my favorite, and as you can see I just put it on the back of my hands and just like work from there. So I'm just blending it in. I'm using Real Techniques brush. I think these are so good. Don't forget to blend it down to your neck so you don't get like a line. Then I'm going in with concealer. I'm using the Maybelline Age Rewind concealer. I'm also using this one on other places on my face that I need a little bit of extra coverage. Using the Sigma Tapered Kabuki brush to blend my concealer. It is my favorite brush to blend out concealer. I love that it is so like pointed, so it really gets into like the inner corners and around the nose. And it is super duper soft. Then I'm using the L'Oreal True Match Touche Magique highlight pen. I actually haven't tried this one yet, but I have a feeling that it is really good. I looked at the color and the color looked really nice. I've never tried it, that's why I'm like doing this. But the color looked really nice. I have the color Ivory Beige. So this one seems really nice, but again I haven't tried it, so I don't know if it is good, but we will see right now. I just know that I absolutely love highlighting my face. That's something that I always like to take a little bit extra time on doing because I really love the whole like highlighted look. And this color looks really like pretty much identical to the MAC Light Boost highlight pen that I use all the time. I just wanted like a different option because I use that MAC pen all the time. I thought it would be great to like have a drugstore option. I think that is enough highlighting. So far the highlight pen seems really nice and blends in really good. I tried the one from the H&M, the beauty brand, and it did not work for me at all, so I'm really happy that at least I have like one drugstore option because so far it looks really nice. Some probably is a little bit more dry than the MAC one, but I actually don't mind that. It seems like I don't need to set it as quickly as the MAC one, but it seems really nice so far, so that's actually a really great option. And then on to one of my favorite drugstore products. This is the NYX Highlight and Contour Pro Palette. This one is amazing. I really like it. It works really nice for at least my skin tone. I like to set my under eye right after I've done my under eye concealer because unless it will crease, and if it creases you can just like dab off the crease and then set it. You don't want to set the creasing underneath the eyes because that's pretty obvious that like the crease will just stay there. So I am actually using the light yellow color and mixing in a little bit of the what can I say, the light beige color. Just taking a little mix. I really want to try that white MAC powder that everyone uses right now. The shimmering white, I don't know. I'd actually really like to use a white highlight underneath my eyes because I feel like no powder is like light enough for me. The NYX ones are actually light enough, which is really nice. Also setting the other places. And I'm using the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder to keep my skin matte all day long. If you tend to get oily throughout the day, I would recommend having this one with you in your purse or have one of those like blotting papers, because I always at least get like oily at the end of the day. The brush that I use is also from Real Techniques, but it's one of their more like fancier brushes. It is really soft. I love it for like powder and bronzer and stuff. I think before I want to like continue with my face and my eyes, I want to do my brows. So I'm just doing my brows because that's always like an important step for me. So if I forget it, it's kind of a big deal, but if I forget eyeshadow, it's not really that much of a big deal. That's just how I like to do it. So I like always to do like the most important things first. That's a good tip. If you have your brows and your base on, then you're pretty much good to go. I'm using the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. I think this is amazing. It's my favorite brow pencil. Like, I really love it. I really like to do my brows pretty natural because I feel like that really suits my face shape instead of having super bold brows. So I'm just, you know, filling in pretty much the whole brow because I do have pretty like thin brow hairs, so it doesn't really look that full, so I have to really like fill in some like sparse areas. Are you guys excited for school? Like, I remember I used to be kind of excited to start school again because it's like so nice to like meet friends again and I don't know, have like a new start. It's always nice to have like a fresh start. I always love that. So are you guys excited or are you not excited at all? I feel like I was like different every year. Like some years I was just like, oh, I'm so excited for school, and then some other years I was like, nope, school's not my thing. But I don't actually think that school is my thing. I can't really see myself going back, at least for right now. It's not really in my plans. I feel like that should be accepted as well. I feel like it's not really that accepted. You have to follow your dreams, and I feel like that's something that I tell everyone, and it is really important. If you're going to school now, just stay calm, do your thing, try to be the best that you can and focus on school and not just like the drama around it, because that was something that I feel like I kind of worried almost more about. It's like all the drama and everything that happened, but school is actually really important. You have to get good grades. You're going to regret it if you spend your years on school not doing the best. So that's just a little tip. I'm setting my brows with the Control Freak eyebrow gel from also NYX. I have to set my brows. It's like one of the most important things. It was a period that I couldn't find my brow gel and it was a pretty big thing. I feel like there's something weird about my brows when I don't set them. Like, I don't know, they look just not how they're supposed to look. So I'm just using this one. I've used this one for months. It's probably almost empty. But I really like the NYX one. I love NYX. NYX is a great brand. Then I'm using the NYX HD eyeshadow primer for preventing eyeshadow from creasing. I'm actually using another product from NYX. I know I'm using a lot of NYX products today, but NYX has a really nice beige color in the palette that I have. This is the NYX eyeshadow palette, and the color is Stunner. So I'm using first the light beige color just all over my lid. Because this eyeshadow base is quite sticky, I'm just taking a light beige color all over my lids just so the eyeshadow will like stick better. I'm not using it on my lid because I like my eyelid to have a little bit of that like tackiness so the eyeshadow will stick better, but for like the crease you don't want it to look patchy, so I'm using just a light beige color just to make it easier to like blend. I'm going in with this medium dark brown, really warm toned brown shade in my crease. I think this is amazing. I'm just using the same brush. This is the Inglot 6 SS brush, and you want to blend it all the way in the crease, so all the way to the outer corner to the inner corner, and don't forget to blend the edges. As you can see right now, because I use it with a big fluffy brush, it does not look as intense as it looks in the little palette, but you could build it up to this eyeshadow. So to get the fullest color, I'm just using a bit smaller blending brush, the E25 from Sigma. I really love a super warm tone look because it just makes me look really like alive and vibrant, and I just feel like a lot of people really suit a really nice like warm toned eye look. And I remember every single day when I was in high school, I use like a bronzed smoky eye. That was like my go-to. So personally, I don't feel like this is really too much because I really did that. You also want to use that brown color underneath the eye. I look so silly when I do this, especially right here where you're kind of connecting it, so it looks all like blended into one. Then I just dropped this in the floor. I'm so sad because this eyeshadow is so amazing. It's from the H&M, the brand, and this one is called Golden Light. Look how pretty that eyeshadow is, like the perfect gold color. Ooh, it's so pretty because it almost has like a glittery look to it, but it is not chunky at all. It's so easy to use and easy to blend out, and it is amazing. Then you want to just take your blending brush again and just apply that in the crease of the eye so you have like not like a harsh line. Then because I like to have a little bit of extra depth to my eyes, I'm using this eyeshadow also from H&M. This is the color Gingerbread. I just like to use different like tones of browns just to create that perfect like transition shade and also like the perfect amount of like depth to the eye. Then to get some extra definition to my eyes, I'm using this dark brown color with a little bit of shimmer. It's not completely black, but it is really dark. This is the Color Icon Wet n Wild Trio in the color Silent Treatment. I like to have that extra like definition, so that's why I'm just using an eyeshadow. But you could of course do a wing liner with this, like it would look amazing. And also a little bit underneath my eyes just to kind of have a little bit of extra definition right near my lash line. If you get some fallouts, you can just sweep that off really lightly with a big fluffy brush. Then I'm using this Maybelline gel pencil liner to line my waterline. This one is in a brown black color, so it is not completely black. Okay, so we're almost done with the eyes. We only have mascara left. So this is the mascara that I'm using. This is the Maybelline Lash Sensational. You guys are probably tired of seeing this mascara. I use it all the time. Some people will probably say that this is like a full-on going out to party look, but this is what I used in high school and I didn't think it was too much. So some people really like to be glam, okay? As I said earlier in the video, if you don't like this much makeup, you can just watch my no makeup look. That's a lot more natural look, and I also have a few other ones I can link down below that are really nice for school. If you think this is too much for an everyday look, you can use this the day that you're taking your picture. Of course, like first day of school, we all want to look really nice, so this could be like a first day of school look, or you know, you can do whatever you want. Then I just want to really quickly just finish off my face. I'm using the same contour kit as I used the NYX Pro contour kit. And for a bronzer, I actually like to mix all of these three shades. I just like that they're kind of like a mix of like warm and cool tone. And I'm using it on a big MAC brush right here, which I think is amazing for bronzer. Don't forget your ears. So for highlight, I'm using my favorite drugstore highlight, the Heart Candy Tiki highlight. It is just incredible. It's like perfect for school. I'm also using my favorite highlight brush, the e.l.f. blush brush. It's amazing for highlight. This is the prettiest, more like natural highlight. I know, it is. It is incredible. It's so pretty. Then for a tiny bit of blush, I'm using Sonia Kashuk Flamingo Blush, which is a beautiful, beautiful pink color. I think blush is so pretty to use for school. It just gives a super like youthful look to the skin. Then for lips, I'm using my favorite lip product at the moment. This is amazing. This is the NYX Liquid Suede in the color Sandstorm. I can't believe I forgot to show this in my July favorites because this is amazing. You guys are gonna die. These are one of my favorite liquid lipsticks I've ever tried in my life, the Liquid Suede from NYX. They're so good. I really recommend this one. And also the color Soft Spoken, I think it's called. It's really pretty, but I think this is my favorite. I think we're done. Okay, I can see one thing that I'm missing. It is highlight in the inner corner. So I'm just going to use a little bit of highlight in my inner corners. I use the Girl Talk eyeshadow, single eyeshadow from NYX in my inner corners. So that was actually it for the look. Hope you guys enjoyed my back to school makeup look. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And also comment in the comment section what you thought about the video, or if you have any video suggestions or anything like that. I hope to see you in my next video. Bye guys!